single time there's a problem with the Keurig. I don't know. It's like baking. Whenever I bake, every single time there's at least one thing that goes wrong.
So is it a problem with the Keurig, or is it like other outside force?
Yeah,
some
other.
Something else.
There's
some other component, you know?
There's some variable.
What happened?
Well, so basically, I noticed that it was shut when I walked up, but I was like, oh, I'll just push the button, you know? And so I pushed the button, and I filled it with 2 of the 6 ounce or whatever. Because I don't want to do 10 because the cup is 12. Anyways, I did that, and I didn't look inside, and turns out there was a coffee pod inside. And so I accidentally had caffeinated hot chocolate.
Oh,
it was good.
I for some of that.
It was. I mean, yeah. You walk
How much
over
coffee
there.
was in it? Like,
I have no idea.
Could you taste it?
I could. Yeah.
Like a lot.
Like it kind of depended because sometimes I would just get a big old sip of chocolate, and sometimes it was more coffee. I don't know.
Did you mix it around?
I did mix it around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they didn't have any stirring sticks. They only had straws. So
guys,
welcome to
Slop. You read my mind. You knew what I was gonna say.
Every time you say it like that, it's
when I say guys,
it's the intro. It's the intro noise.
Dude, we're locked in. We're basically the best hosts in the world now.
I did get one. I should have screenshotted it. So I got some feedback from a friend.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to scroll through.
Share the deets. Who is it?
But basically, he said he likes it, but the ever problem of we don't have video. So
yeah, did he mention that?
He did, yeah. I think it might just be like some people will just listen, but some people also want to be able to watch.
Yeah, but that's so much more work.
It is. I know. So I think that maybe we shouldn't do video like very much at all, if ever. I don't know.
I think maybe I could make it work, but it depends if you're into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I don't know if I want people to see me while I'm just sitting here talking.
Then I have to dress up for this. I almost wore pajama pants today. I was so close to it. It would have been awesome, man.
We had to be in groups today in math class, and I was grouped with 2 guys in their 20s. It was it was kind of awkward.
Oh.
Yeah, and
were they helpful at least?
Not really.
Oh,
we sat. We didn't even sit at the same table, and we just had. It was review because we have a test on Monday, and
just email each other the notes and stuff. What is?
No. She put up all around the wall. She put up math problems, and we had to be in groups and go problem by problem, and it was a little scavenger hunt kind of deal. I don't know. Anyways, but we were supposed to work on them together, but we really didn't.
You all just did your own little share of them. I don't know. If you get the work done, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. But I still can't find it. Oh, he said that it was cut very well because he couldn't tell when it was cut.
Ooh, so, I'll take that as a direct compliment.
I know
to
it
me.
It is a compliment specifically to you because I don't do any of the work. But
well, no, but the work I do is not that hard. You know, I do it in a day.
I mean,
homework sometimes.
Sometimes I was telling him that I probably did more homework for this than for my other school, actual schoolwork this week.
In terms of hours put in, I would say I'm the same way. You know?
Yeah.
It's 2 hours recording.
Yeah, and then 2 hours watching the movie.
Yeah, right.
And then reading the book.
Well, usually for me, I add an extra hour to the movie because I pause it constantly.
That's true.
I gotta go get food. I gotta go get a drink. I gotta go write something down. You know what I mean? That's totally how it is for me. But yeah, and then editing, I don't know. Did we say what episode we were on? When we did our intro? Did we say?
We didn't. We just said
what
hi.
episode are we on? 5?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, right?
We've been doing this for a month.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
I know. I think this might be my favorite. I don't know. I really like Train to Busan. That's one of my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. But I think this one might be my favorite out of all of the movies so far.
Saying favorite is hard, but I think it would be the one I am least inclined to watch again.
Really?
I don't know if that's a bad thing yet. I'm not sure. I think I would rather watch La La Land again than watch this again. But I don't know.
Okay.
It depends. What do we start with, I guess? Email us, probably. Email us.
Yes.
Am I too loud now, you think?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it sounds... Maybe I'm tripping.
I don't know.
Email us, slopcastpodcast@gmail.com. We have a bunch of cool, amazing people who have emailed us before.
Yeah.
Two people, I believe. You could be just like them and be awesome and swag. So email us, right?
Yeah. I love our email too, slopcastpodcast.
Yeah, well, slopcast@gmail was taken.
Yeah.
Slopcastpod was taken.
Ooh.
It's
well, slopcastpodcast is better.
It kind of has a nice little, it's a little clunky,
it's
but it has a nice
long.
little ring to it, you know? So,
but it's memorable.
Do you have that email ready? If you don't, I can totally pull it up. I'll pull it up.
Well,
We got an email. Oh no, it wasn't an email. It was a YouTube.
It was
comment.
a YouTube comment. Yeah.
Guys, go subscribe.
We got an
YouTube as
email
well.
about it. So.
Do you watch the YouTube analytics at all? Because I don't keep track of our YouTube.
I
at
don't
all.
really. No, I think I looked at them once, like last week sometime.
Yeah, is it like pretty good or?
I don't really know what's good or not.
Me
so.
neither, man. I don't know.
I think how many subscribers do we have at the moment?
I think
don't
it's
know.
like 8,
Is it 8?
or 9. Guys, we're up and coming, dude. If
We
if you support us now, you can like you were in before it was cool.
10. Who's our 10th subscriber?
We
It
can't
doesn't.
see
It
him.
doesn't
It's
say.
so dumb. It's
I
so
want. I
dumb.
want to know who
But
you are.
sometimes it says. So
Email us if you're subscribed to us on YouTube.
yeah, if you're subscribed to us on YouTube, email us. Be like, yo, what's up, gang? I just got free fries from McDonald's. All right.
I was gonna stop in there and like get a Shamrock Shake on the way, but it would have melted before.
Dude, never get a Shamrock Shake.
Really?
They're so good and they're
Oh.
so like dense. They're like 800 calories. I am going to get so fat. I had like 3 of those last week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I haven't ever had one, so
You have to go get one after this today. Seriously, I'm not
Do
even
they
joking.
taste like mint?
Yes.
Okay.
They're really, really good. It's like mint vanilla. It's so good.
Mm.
No, trust me. Trust.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get one too, man. You're talking me up. Oh, I spent $30 on Coke Zero.
No.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I don't know. Yeah, I know.
The
My
money.
card got like scammed, so I have to pay with cash. But
What happened?
someone spent like $15 on my card, and it wasn't me. So I have to get a new one and call people.
Whoa, that sucks.
Yeah, it was only $15, and I can get it back.
Was it
but-
like an online thing or like
Yeah.
someone stole it?
Someone?
IRL?
If anybody, no, if anybody used my credit card, my debit card, I mean, to buy something off of MetaPay, then I'm coming for you.
MetaPay. Yeah, guys, if anyone out there uses MetaPay, keep an eye out, man.
Yeah.
I was about to. I'm so all over the place. I can't keep track. Oh, we wanted to read that comment. We got a comment on YouTube.
Yeah.
From who? Jonas. 2010. His name's Jonas, guys.
Yeah. He said, "Absolutely amazing podcast. Keep up the great work."
Dude, Jonas 2010. This guy,
Yeah.
he's a ride or die.
He is.
He is. Actually, the streets speak highly about this guy.
They do.
This feels like episode 1.
Word on the street.
The word on the street, like in Sesame Street. You know that guy who's like,
No,
really?
I don't like the Muppets. They're not the Muppets, but
No, they
they're
are.
kind of the same.
They're
Are they the Muppets?
Technically, I think they're the same like brand because they're.
Ooh.
What does Muppet mean? Does it stand
It's
for like
like a
man,
man
puppet?
puppet.
Is that what that means?
I have no idea. Aren't all puppets man by man? I don't know.
No. What about a shadow puppet? Man by the soul.
What?
I don't know, man. Okay, so Chief loves Sosa. What do you out of 10? What do you think? Should we look at how do we do this? Do we look at the other people first or do we look at ours first?
So I took movie notes. So it was released in 2015. The budget was $108 million.
Okay.
And it grossed I can't read. $630.6 million.
Okay, so a good turnaround.
Yeah.
Big movie theater movie probably.
Mhm.
What's the what year? 2015?
Yeah.
That
seems kind of that was 10 years ago. I was gonna say that seems recent, but that's 10 years ago.
For some of the I'll get into it.
Okay, okay.
So what is the letterbox and all that?
Okay, so Letterboxd is 3.8 out of 5. IMDb is 8 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes is 91% critic and audience.
Maybe I'm totally tripping, but I like hardcore disagree.
Really, with
What's your score out of 10?
Okay, if I'm looking at it objectively as just a movie, probably like 9 out of 10. If I'm looking at it from a movie from the book, it's like 7.5. But like you can't take.
Oh, you mean like the book is better?
Yeah,
if you've read both.
Yeah, the book is better, and also it takes a lot of stuff out that like would have been interesting to see. Maybe not 7.5 because they didn't take that much out, but there was some stuff in there.
Wait, I'm trying to. It goes down to a 7.5 with the knowledge of the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you give the book on its own?
The book on its own, well, I don't know, maybe like 8 out of 10.
I didn't read the book, guys.
Yeah.
This was a her thing, but
yeah, I read the book because I have been called a bookworm. I've been called a nerd.
You said you only read one book this year. Only read one book.
No, well, that's because of school. Did I say one?
Mm-hmm. Didn't you say you've only like?
I don't do a lot of recreational reading, but
I'm pulling up the text. I'm pulling up the receipt, dude.
But like that's only compared to like what I used to do. I still do read a lot of books, but just not as much as I used to. But I used to read a ton, so.
Mm-hmm. Same. When I was a kid, dude, I would microwave cheese sandwiches and just read books.
What would you read?
You know those Ranger's Apprentice books?
Oh, really? I haven't
Yeah.
read those.
Really? They
Yeah.
were when I was like, I don't know.
Everybody's like, not
A wee
everybody.
lad.
Lots of people talk highly of them. So.
You know, Chris.
Yep.
You know his uncle. He owns like every single book.
Really?
He
I have
owns,
to
like,
go knock
all-
on his door and
For
ask
real, go
for them.
steal them. I think they're at their house still. Last
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Who are you looking at?
Is that hair guy? That's not hair guy.
No, that guy. He looks like a Twin Peaks bully character. You been catching up to Twin Peaks at all?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No, I gotta get on it though. It's fun, you know.
I thought I had exams this week, and then turns out I didn't. But I think I had exams last week, but I missed them because my course didn't put them on my calendar. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to talk to my headmaster tonight. And
Did you miss your exams though?
I don't
That's
think I
like-
did because I'm doing home study for that course, and so he said I could have extended deadlines, and I didn't want to take use of them, but I think now I have to because I don't
Yeah.
know. So, anyways, there's a little whole like school kerfuffle.
The school kerfuffle, guys. The
Yeah.
iconic. This is what it's like when you're at a college, man. When you're college people like us, 45, young
Yeah.
and everything. Let's start. I never got your answer to that question. What is your out of 10?
Well, okay, out of 10, the movie.
Yeah. Oh, you
Okay.
did answer. You said.
Yeah,
you said
I said like 9, 8.59, something like that.
Really? Okay.
Okay, well, I think that what's his name, Harry Gregson Williams, is going to be on my Spotify Wrapped because I've been playing that soundtrack all the time.
Okay. I think I'm tweaking. I had one thought about the soundtrack and it was, this kind of sucks. And then I never
Oh,
once
no.
even heard about it. Like I didn't hear it in my head. It was I don't know. It just sounded very like stereotypical cliche like
it is
Marvel
pretty-
movie. I'm gonna say the word Marvel movie like a ton in comparison because. What do you got? I don't want to like.
Well, the one thing that I wanted to say, the first like because when I was listening to the soundtrack, I listened to the soundtrack before I watched the movie. I read half the book, then I watched the movie, and then read the other half of the book. So there was like a lot of anyways, but the first like I don't know 30 seconds of the soundtrack where it's like there's like I don't know what's it called, like violins or something. There's like quiet like background music, and then there's isolated notes like dum, dum, and I don't know. I don't know
Okay, no,
I don't know how to exactly
I get what you mean.
articulate what I'm talking about, but it reminds me of, I even had examples because I really like this when people do that. Moving On from Lost, that's a song, and then Burying the Dead from Clone Wars, that soundtrack.
You know the Clone Wars soundtrack?
Yeah. It's the last episode of the final season. That's when
Did you watch the whole show?
No, I skipped around.
No, but was it? I've been wanting to watch that kind of.
You should.
Really?
I think
Isn't it
you
super
should.
long though? Like,
It's 7 seasons, but
how many episodes per season?
it could be in the 20s. I don't know.
Maybe I will.
Between like
watch it.
15 and 23, I don't know, something like that.
You skipped around though. Is some
Well,
of it like
some-
filler? Garbage?
Yeah, some of the episodes I was just like the arcs. I wasn't interested in like.
Yeah, fair.
There was one about like Darth Maul. I was like, eh. So
about the music again. I know what you mean with like the notes going like dong dong. I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking
I
about.
would play it, but I don't know if it's copyrighted.
Well, we're not making money. It'll be fine.
Okay.
But isn't that when you think of a space movie,
Yeah.
isn't that the exact soundtrack you picture? Like, I don't know.
I mean, a lot of it was also he wrote the soundtrack for Narnia, The Chronicles of Narnia, at least 2
really?
of the movies, and I could hear, especially in Making Water, that song in the soundtrack. I don't know. It sounds there's
yeah.
I could hear the Narnia, like it was like in there somewhere.
Okay, if I had been looking for it, maybe I could too. But
He also
I didn't know
wrote the
that.
music for Shrek, so I don't know.
Really?
Do with that what you will. Yeah.
I feel like I would recognize that. What's Shrek? So I'll just
I don't know. I just looked through his stuff. I didn't recognize.
What was his name?
Harry Gregson Williams, I think.
Interesting.
And also he wrote Gladiator 2, which I listened to the soundtrack for that.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Why
But-
did you listen to the soundtrack?
Cause I kind of like soundtrack music and like to listen
Even
to.
if you don't know like the context of it?
Yeah.
Do you listen? Really? That's so
well,
weird.
I listened to the first movie soundtrack and then they popped up in my recommended for the second and I listened to that. But he didn't write it for the first movie, so.
When do you listen to this kind of music? Just all the time?
It kind of depends. Like for the Martian soundtrack, I listened to that on my way to Adoration and on my way to school and like when I was reading the book.
Really? You're just driving
Yeah.
down the road. It's like, dude, isn't
Yeah.
that weird?
It it was kind of weird, but I was doing a lot of thinking this week, so it was good for me.
Oh, it was a big mind week. Do you do you listen to like Beethoven and stuff?
No, not very much classical. I do
just
that
like
during
neoclassical.
During Lent,
stuff.
I listen to like sacred music.
Oh, old head.
Well, it's like a penance. You gotta
I get you.
Taylor Swift. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. But
Isn't Lent like? There's a Taylor Swift song, off of 1989, and I've heard good things about it, but I've never listened to it.
1980 is that Wonder Woman?
Listeners, this is our what?
1980. Oh, the soundtrack.
The album.
The
I
album,
think it's called. Yeah, listeners, everyone, you
right.
too. This is our song of the week.
Is
I
it?
have to find out what it's called.
Oh, we have a Taylor Swift song.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think it's Taylor's version. It's the Welcome to New York. Dude.
Oh, okay, that one's
New Romantics. That's the one. New Romantics. Okay. I'm adding it to the playlist now. We're gonna listen to it and we'll recap. We'll reconvene.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait. Can we have song of the week be?
Well, we can do two for sure.
A different song of the week will be "Staying Alive" because he proclaimed that as his personal anthem in the book he did. So.
I hated the music choices for this movie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wait, when they played, I forgot what it was called.
All of the
Starman?
songs were like. I like Starman. I like.
Yeah, well, I thought that was good. I was like, wow, I wrote it down.
It's just so on the nose, though. A lot of the music was.
He somewhere he has he talked about like what his anthem should be or whatever.
Is Starman a disco song?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's so funny in the book. Every chapter. Okay. Every chapter he talks about disco, like not literally, but he's just like Commander Lewis, your disco sucks. Like at the end of it's so funny.
Can I talk about one random thing really quick?
Yeah.
Am I totally like in the scene when he got a message to the other ship and Michael Pena was like, "We hate you, we hate you, we hate you," and he wouldn't let it go?
What? Michael, who's that? Is he Louis from Ant-Man? Louis from
He's the red guy from the Ninjago movie.
What?
Yes, he is. He's an Ant-Man. He's that guy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know who you're talking about.
He when he makes contact with him and they're sending each other that first note and he's like, "We hate you. It's better here without you." And it's obviously a joke.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, this is horrible. Am I totally like misinterpreting the scene?
Okay.
It felt way too mean. Like way too mean.
No, I like dark humor and there's so much of it in the book. Like. It's so funny. I was audibly laughing sometimes, which I don't do very often when reading. So I don't know.
I feel like the monologues and internal stuff could be like it would better be delivered read than performed by Matt Damon in like well, that just happened. All the time. You know what I mean?
It's a lot better. The book is like I wrote down somewhere. It's so bad. I didn't want to. I took a page out of your book with What? That wasn't even a pun. I don't know why I'm laughing.
No, you can still say that. You can still use like a figure of speech. Well,
I know, but then in my mind, I was like, oh, that's a pun. And then it wasn't.
It kind of was. We were just talking about the book.
I don't know. Anyways, I wrote like very abstract notes. And then I was going back through them, reading them a little bit last night when I was finishing up the book. And I was like, none of this makes sense to me. I should have just written paragraphs like I usually do.
Yeah, no, I like the way you do it. You get very like, you know exactly what you're trying to say. I have to figure out what I was trying to say later. You know what I mean? I wrote like I don't know. None of this makes sense. Oh, you read the book. Does it ever say what year this is?
No.
I was dying to know the whole time.
I wanted to know too, but it doesn't say.
I'm sure it does like on the side of a ship or like on a monitor somewhere, right? It has to.
I don't know. If they didn't want anybody to know, they probably would have.
Yeah, true. But like, man, it was just like, what year do you think it was? It was advanced, but it wasn't like super advanced.
But the world wasn't different. Like China's still a country, America's still a country.
Yeah.
It was it's kind of, I think it's just maybe like a parallel universe. It's not actually in our universe. It's like if we had so much more scientific advancements, but everything was still the same.
Mm-hmm. Right. And like, okay, this is another, I wrote about this too. Would people care? This is maybe, okay, this might be me being crazy, but I kept thinking about this was like, nowadays, it's different, but like those billionaire guys who went underwater and died in that submarine.
Yeah.
If there was a chance to bring them back and like, it was a whole mission, would people care? Because no one's thought about those guys who died in that submarine in like 8 months. Yeah. Stuff moves so fast nowadays. Would people care if an astronaut died in space?
Well, I
like,
think that's what that they made that point at some point. I think they did it in the movie where the guy was like, "We need to get a picture from our satellites," and the other guy was like, "No, we're gonna see his dead body," and they're like,
and it won't decompose up there. I remember them
"Yeah,"
saying that too.
but he was like, "Nobody will care in like 8 months, in like a year, if we get the pictures. But if we get the pictures now, then the world is still invested." So like, I think if there was something about the submarine guys like now, I think it'd be a lot less news.
And
But
if they didn't like suck kind of, but they kind of they were all just like billionaire people out of touch. Still though, like I don't know. Even things like, I guess this is kind of a big deal, but like, would like your average dude care about an astronaut getting lost in space? I haven't thought about space or what astronauts are even doing anymore in like years. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I think that
if we're going to Mars, it'd be different. Probably, it'd be a bigger deal.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think that did you read the last paragraph of the book that I was?
I read one of them. I don't know if it was the right one. I read like the author's notes in the back, and I read. I think.
Okay.
Let me see the book. Give me the book. I don't think I read the right
it was
one.
basically he was talking. Basically, the last paragraph or whatever is like how like he says that every human has a basic instinct to help each other out. So like the example was like if a hiker gets lost in the mountains, there's like they organize search parties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's like a train crash, people give blood to like help out with people who lost blood. I don't know.
Kind of a weird example.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I like
he
he went to the hiker and then the train. I was like, okay. And then like if there's an earthquake, people will send supplies. Like, I don't know. So yeah. So he talked about that, and he said there are people who won't care, but they're outnumbered by
me.
That's
Apparently
you.
It's me.
Yeah. But they're outnumbered by people who do care. And he's like, and because of that, I had billions of people on my side.
Dude, literally me and ooh, that was loud. Literally me and True. Okay. How long? What is your words per minute for reading? Do you know?
I don't know. I there's some like online test you can take if you want to know.
I remember my dad used to do it at a time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know mine though.
No, me neither. I want to know if like how long it would take me to read that.
Let's see. So, last night I read. It really depends too, cause like my history book, I skim a lot of that, so I can read like 20 pages in an hour. But it's also a lot bigger than this. Like it's wider and I don't know. Anyways,
not interesting.
Yeah, exactly. But this I read 100 pages in an hour. Like, so and it's 300 pages.
Whoa.
So I could have read it in 3 hours. But also like sometimes I didn't read it all in one sitting, and then. Like sometimes I would like get really distracted and go on my phone and stuff. So.
Yeah. Is it all from his like? Well, I don't know what it's called.
Point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, perspective
like,
maybe.
Yeah. Is it all from like
no,
in his head? Or?
It's not. I think, and I really liked a lot of what they did. Like the first bit is mostly from his point of view, and then it switches to like Command Houston or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm,
But and then there's a little bit from the crew, like their point of view. And I think they did it in the movie. They did show, they showed everybody who was in the book. And also, Mindy, I don't know if you know her. She's the one who saw the satellites, that he was still alive.
Oh, yeah.
She's short hair, glasses, blonde in the movie.
And she was, what's her name? I know who you're talking. I'm going to find a picture of her, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, her, because she looks super weird. Continue.
Weird? I don't know about weird, but no, so they were able to do a lot of
not weird, but like she looks away. Mackenzie Davis, right? She looks away.
Yeah, her.
She looks like one of those rabbits, one of those little rabbit guys from those Wii games.
What?
That's kind of mean, but
I don't.
Oh, it's so real though.
Wii, so.
No, okay, I'm gonna show you. Continue.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. Yeah, I said okay. This is one thing that I could not decipher what the heck I meant to say. That the book was. I said that the book was able to do some cool things that the movie couldn't do, and then. Oh my gosh, what?
She looks like one of these things, man. It looks just like her.
I've seen those. I didn't know.
What's her name? I'm gonna apologize to
Mackenzie?
her on the air. Mackenzie Davis, I love you. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah. Don't worry about him.
She's Canadian. Never mind. Vancouver.
What?
I'm so sorry. What were you saying, man?
I was just gonna say, whatever this means, making of the hab to deflation. I have no idea
Making
what.
of the hab to deflation.
Yeah, something I said that the book executed that better than the than the movie,
yeah.
but I don't know what that is, so I don't know.
We're getting into some plot territory now.
Yeah.
Does it the same thing happened. This is where I was kind of like lost, but so their plan was to recircle around Mars and slingshot with some gravity thing so they could save on gas or something. Is that along the right?
Well,
right
basically,
line?
so the Hermes was on the way back to Earth already, and they swung around Earth. I'm assuming that's what they did. Anyways, they swung around Earth and picked up. While they were doing that, China launched I forgot what it's called.
So they were going to launch him off the planet and catch him in space. That was actually the plan.
Okay, that went a lot differently in the book.
Good. Okay, good.
He didn't even ever do the Iron Man thing. Like he wanted
that's
to.
Insane, because that's stupid and insane.
No, he wanted to though, and everybody.
Yeah, of course, it's cool. You know, it's
and
funny.
like Louis from Ant-Man was like, "How does he come up with this crap?" Like that's. Anyways, but and the commander Louis was like, you're not doing that, like." And he's like, "Oh, but think about it. It'll be so cool." And it was real.
I like that a lot better. It being a funny discussion and reference instead of being an actual plot point.
Yeah, well, and then she says, "Well, look at that. Look at my shoulder. I have the commander patch. That means I say no." And
yeah,
it was funny.
Yeah, see, I feel like I would like the book, man.
You would.
Know.
I think it's a good book. I think. Anyway.
I feel like books can be more like cliche, and it's not as instantly annoying. Maybe just for me, but like. There are so many parts where he's talking to himself all movie, but then he'll say something where it's like, so I guess now I have to do this thing. And it's like, you're so annoying.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot better in like the log because he's typing it out after it's all happened, you know? So it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So like the log will start. So today was really bad. And then he'll like, kind of go. Like, and it's, oh my gosh, there's a lot of really funny, like, I don't know, jump cuts or something. It'll be like day, like, or soul, like, 98. Mm-hmm. I think this is going to go great. I'm going to try this plan out tomorrow. Then soul 99. Everything is wrong.
Yeah, I feel like the format of just that in general can be better in the book. It's funnier that way. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's really funny. And, like, sometimes it'll be like the day will open and he'll be like, so let me tell you everything I did wrong today. And then like,
yeah. I like that. What do you think of Matt Damon? Have you seen him in anything? Do you have any experience with this man?
Well, he was in Interstellar.
Really?
Yeah, he was like the one dude that was like frozen in space. Anne Hathaway's boyfriend, maybe? I don't know. I feel like she was.
Oh, dude, I don't remember. I remember Matthew McConaughey. Don't let me leave, Marv. I remember that's like it. That was a pretty good impression, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
That was kind of whoa. I kind of killed it. That's all I really remember. We should watch that.
Interstellar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so long. It would take me so long to write.
I'm so sorry for interrupting. And there's one. If this movie was Christopher Nolan directed, I feel like I would like it 10 times more. And I'm not even a big Christopher Nolan guy. I just think it was such a cool concept, cool setting, cool story, directed by like a Marvel guy. This should have been more artsy.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in a second. There's one detail specifically I need to bring up, but
okay.
You were saying stuff.
I don't know. Was I talking about the book? I don't remember exactly what I was talking about.
We were talking about the whole like plan they were doing. How does the plan differ in the book? They don't catch him in space.
They do catch him in space.
That's insane, right?
Well,
this is the part I don't remember, so I could totally be wrong, but that's what they chose to go with is we'll just catch you in space. That's crazy.
Well, basically, so what happens is they're driving by Mars or flying by Mars, something like that. And he's launched out with the Mars like aircraft vehicle. I forget. It's the MAV. Everything is everything is like what's it called? Abbreviated in the book. So anyways, but so he launches out with the MAV that he does take all the stuff off. Like he like takes out the chairs and the windows. He took out the windows and the canvas still does like fly off. You know, that was in the movie. But
I don't really remember.
Basically, he takes out all the windows and like the top of it, and then he covers it with like canvas.
I remember why, but I remember him doing that, but I don't remember why.
Basically, so it's a lot lighter because it basically he needed to eject himself out of the atmosphere or something.
Yeah.
And but it was too heavy and didn't have enough fuel to go that high up, so he had to take out a ton of stuff.
Gotcha.
He even took off an engine, which does like screw him off a little later because he was like, "Oh, I needed that." But anyways,
was that in the movie?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember at all.
But like, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, but basically the canvas ends up flying off like mid-flight. He like breaks a couple ribs, you know, because of like all the gravity force.
Yeah.
But then Sebastian Stan I forgot his name, Beck, the doctor.
His name is Beck. I
Yeah.
made a note specifically about that. I was like, Beck is in this movie too.
No, but also, what was I gonna say about him? He looks really tiny. Sebastian Stan, he looks young. He looks really young.
What do you mean? He looks tiny.
Not tiny, young. I mean, he looks so little.
You said tiny twice.
I don't know why, what I exactly meant by that.
What are you comparing him to?
Probably just Marvel. When he looks like that.
But wasn't he first in like the Winter Soldier in like 2014 or something?
Yeah, I mean, he looks very young in that too. But not the Winter Soldier. He looks young in the first Avenger. The Winter Soldier.
The first one is like the first one. First Avenger is like the first movie.
Yeah, the
Crazy
first Captain
America. I don't remember him in that one at all. I should watch that one again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
I don't know. I like Captain America, and that movie is pretty nostalgic for me because
it's kind of a classic one. Yeah.
But anyways, what was I saying about him? Yeah, basically, so he like goes out in the little. Yeah, Commander Lewis never leaves the ship. In the movie, she does. You know, she's in the. I don't know. She's the one who grabs him in space in the movie.
Yeah.
But that in the book, she was like with the captain the whole time.
So. Okay.
Anyways, but so Sebastian Stan, he flies out with the little tether or whatever, and the vehicle that Matt Damon is in is like flying through space, you know.
Yeah.
And but he's like still buckled in, and he's like, "Here, let me unbuckle. I'll like climb out and get to you." And they're like, "No, don't do that." And anyways, so Sebastian Stan like crawls into the ship with the little tether still attached, and he like unbuckles Matt Damon, and he like grabs him, and they like it was in the movie it was a lot more like, oh no, and they had to do the Iron Man maneuver.
It's like a Fast and Furious movie. It's so insane and just constantly crazy. I don't know.
In the book, their plan went a lot smoother, but they still did have to do the bomb thing where they blew up like.
What's the bomb thing? Can you run that by me?
Basically, in the movie,
I swear I watched the movie, man.
In the movie, they the German guy had to build a bomb, and they had to put it on an airlock and blow it up, and it was mainly to move their.
Yeah, because they were going too fast, and they kept saying like 71, 25, 46, and they had to like lock it. I remember that part. Yeah. I do remember.
So they did that. They did do that in the book, but that was like the biggest change of plan that they had to make. They didn't have to, like.
Yeah. So. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like something else. There was this is like super in the weeds stuff. There was I don't remember I don't know how to explain it. In the first like scene, I remember them saying the first scene back on Earth with the president and stuff, them saying there was a distance in time. It would take them like 4
light
years.
Minutes or?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. He said that it would take them like 4 years to get back from Mars to Earth. Or something like that, right? Like 4 months, maybe.
No, so I think I know what you're talking about. Basically, the Hermes where the crew was on, it would take them 10 months to travel from Mars to Earth. It would take 4 years. The next mission to Mars was
in
planned
4 years.
Yeah, for 4 years.
So he'd have to survive there for 4 years.
Yeah.
So there's no like weird like Mars is 4 hours away. Like this just weird
Mars.
To me.
I'm pretty sure Mars is
It's like in real life too. It's like super far.
Yeah, but like
months.
I'm gonna
look this up. It's like I have a phone right in front of me or something.
No, but I think the Hermes was gonna travel. It would take them 10 months, and then I think they got all the way back to Earth, and then they went back to Mars. So it was like 20 months. So pretty much 2 years to like
Okay, how? It doesn't say how long it takes to get to Mars. It says it's 140 million miles away. Probably a long time. So wait a minute. They slingshot around the planet. What is that? What is? I
don't think it was really. It's not like super.
Yeah, it's But
it's basically they didn't really slingshot. They just kind of like went around it and turned around instead of going and landing.
Weird. But it like saved them gas, right, or something?
Yeah, because they didn't enter the atmosphere, so they didn't have to get back out and like and be like weighed down by the gravity and stuff and.
What do you think about the acting? Of specifically our main guy, because no one else was really.
Yeah, no one else was doing a lot. I didn't take a lot of performance notes.
Yeah, I mean.
So.
Understandable. There was one thing in particular I had his first video diary ever. Mm-hmm. It was like a 2-minute one take scene, and it was pretty cool. He did it pretty well. He got like really sad at the end. It's like okay, kind of tough.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think he did a lot of I don't know. There was in the book he got depressed a lot more often. But also I think it helped that he's like he's like the funny guy, you know. He's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
like he's like, oh well, I'm gonna die, so guess I better just like figure out how to not die. And
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. So
I like that part a lot too. Where he's like, I'm dying anyway. I might as well try to not die. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
cool.
no, so
Like,
yeah.
he never really saw himself as getting out, but he's still.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's cool.
well, there's one part towards the pretty much towards the end while he's traveling to. That's one thing they cut out from the movie. So basically I watched the movie before I got to this part, so I was, you know how he has to travel from the little house thing that he has all the way to the aircraft that's gonna shoot him
and
out.
sleep in the rover, and it was really cold, right?
Yeah, but he had that big old jar of cancer to.
Yeah, he had the radiation thing.
Yeah. So but that trip took him like I don't remember how many days. It took him a lot of days. It took him like
It was supposed to take him a long time, but they didn't really show it in the movie, right?
yeah, they didn't show it at all. Like I think maybe they had like a pan of him like driving.
Maybe that's why I feel like there was a big difference between like all of a sudden he was disheveled looking, like all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, I put that in somewhere that he looks very thin, like and
Yeah,
very
like that part was kind of cool because they can. You ever seen that picture of Christian Bale from that one movie?
I don't
It's
know.
disgusting how like how thin he is.
Mhm.
It's nasty.
Well, I don't know how. I wonder if they did something to him or if he just like that was all like physical. Because in the beginning of the movie, this is so bad. When he's like in the beginning, I did notice. I was like, wow, he's got a lot of muscles or something.
Was he ripped? I
Yeah,
don't know.
he was like pretty muscly, but he's an astronaut, so he has to be.
Yeah, yeah.
But then at the end, I think that made it like very noticeable that he was all like skinny. And
I wonder. I didn't look at
bruised
any
up.
of the IMDb facts that I did last time, so I wonder if that's true. I should have pulled those up. I feel
Yeah,
stupid for
I
not
was
doing
gonna
that.
look up if he actually like gained all that muscle and then just like starved or something. I don't know.
Do you think there would have been a better actor to play his role, like considering you've read the book and everything, or do you think he was pretty good for it?
I don't know. It's kind of funny because I knew that he was playing it, so I envisioned him as like the guy. The whole time.
Yeah. I feel like I would too. Yeah.
But even like before I watched the movie, I didn't really have a mental image of anybody else, so that was kind of
Yeah.
And so when I watched the movie, I was like, oh, that's not what you're supposed to look like. But it's funny. I don't think they describe anybody in this book, like physically, their features.
Really?
They say like this guy's German, but they don't really say like, oh, this
That's
guy.
kind of cool.
Well, then there's like the Chinese people, obviously, but like
Yeah.
they don't. There's
They're
nothing.
in the book too.
Yeah.
They show like a Chinese POV for like one chapter.
Well, no, the Venkat, what's his name again?
Oh, you're gonna have to help me here. What do the Chinese people do even?
So basically, the Chinese people have been making. They have.
They're trying to keep up with NASA.
Yeah, so they've been making this. It's an unmanned spacecraft kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they were thinking it was gonna go to Venus or something. They were gonna send it somewhere, but then this one guy was like, "Hey," he walked up to like the president of their NASA or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, so we have this thing, and I did all the calculations, and we can save the guy on Mars."
That was Donald Glover.
No, well, not him. It was a Chinese person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Donald Glover. I put him in somewhere that he's one of my favorite people in the movie because he's kind of funny. Like
I feel like he was the most stereotypical like
he
young guy who was actually really smart.
Yeah,
like, character.
in the movie he was, but he made me pay attention to him in the book, and I was like, oh, like in the book he's pretty good.
I like Donald Glover a ton. So
yeah,
that was
but what was I gonna say? Yeah, he did do a lot, and then he just wasn't in the movie like for like the rest of it, but which was kind of funny to me.
Super weird.
But no, so basically the Chinese people, they're like, we have this thing, we can send it up, and the Hermes can intercept it, and that's
for like food or
yeah, it was full of supplies.
Okay, so yeah, I feel so bad for misremembering everything, but that first ship, they're like, we have astronauts on here with supplies, and that blew up and killed everybody on there, right?
What?
Am I totally out of it?
Wait, what blew up?
There's a part.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the U.S. Like they're like, we're gonna get him back now. We've decided we're going to go get him back.
Nobody was in it.
Okay.
It was full of supplies.
That
just food. And
that messed me up for the whole movie because I'm like, they just killed 4 people, and they're
Yeah.
still gonna go try to save this guy. Like,
yeah, no,
4
no,
lives
no.
for 1 doesn't really add
Yeah.
up, you know. That's why. Okay, that clears up a lot. I don't know why I thought people were on there, but I swear they showed like a fat guy.
Well, they did show people like putting stuff in it, but then they
Okay.
walked back out. But they didn't really show them like leaving.
I swear there was like a ready for takeoff, like a bunch of people in there, and they
Yeah.
died. Oh,
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
That
to
would
me.
have been, yeah, I think they probably would have stopped rescue operations.
That's insane. I don't know why I got so carried away with that, but that like That's why I can't remember any of it. That took me out of it pretty hard.
Okay, yeah.
Do you what about characters? How do you think this movie like took care of that?
Well, I think there was in the book there was a whole thing. I think they did in the movie too, where there was like FaceTiming their like relatives and stuff.
Very briefly, in
but
the
it
movie.
was really short. In the book, there's a little bit more. There's like some letters or like email or whatever, and like there's at least one video call for each of the crew members to their family. So that was nice. Also, what's her name? The commander, Lewis, her boyfriend. Who is he? I looked him up. He looked so familiar. He was in nothing I've ever seen.
Commander Lewis.
And her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Did they like call on the phone or?
Yeah, they do. And then she goes in the very end, the like kind of last scene. She's like with
Is Commander
him.
Lewis the main lady?
Kind of, yeah. She's like, does she have red hair? I don't know. She like, and she's somebody, and I know her name, and she's been in other stuff, and she was in Interstellar too. So.
I feel like everybody in this movie I've seen a million times. Everyone in here is famous. Was his name? There's no young people in this movie. They're all old. Charlie Gardner.
Yes.
There's a guy named Grufford. There's a guy named Grufford Glynn. Sounds like the name of like an old warlock or something, bro. Charlie Gardner was this guy, right?
Yeah, and I have no idea.
He's not in anything.
He's not been. But I looked at his face and I was like, "Who the heck is that?"
I have to see his face again.
Oh my gosh! Wait. Speaking
him.
of what the heck is that? There's a part in the book that I literally. They didn't put it in the movie, and I cannot kind of understand why. But like, basically, it's during the FaceTime call. There's Johansson. You know, she's like the girl on the ship.
Kind of, yeah.
One of them.
No.
Anyways,
yeah.
she like it calls her dad, and the dad's all like depressed. He's like, "You chose to go for another like year," and he's like, "Your mom can't even come. She's so depressed." And anyways, so
I like that.
Yeah, it was heart touching and stuff. And she's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna come back." And he goes, "But what if this and this?" And she's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna come back." And he's like, "But what if you die?" And she's like, "I will not die." And he goes, "How do you know?"
Oh, I like that.
No, because the reason she knows is because if the mission fails, everybody else on the ship is going to take like pills and die.
What?
And they arranged it that she would be the sole survivor. And he's like, "You have enough food?" And she goes, "Well,
for food."
Yeah, so there needs to be enough food for her to get back. But then, oh my gosh.
Was this in the movie?
No, because of what happens next, because she goes, he goes, "So you have enough food to get back?" And she goes, "We only have enough food for one person to eat for like half the way back." And he goes, "What are you going to do?" And she goes, "There's going to be other things to eat."
What the what?
Do you know what I'm talking? Yeah. And
Why would she say that for one? Why would she? Oh yeah, we have enough food. Bye. Duh, dude, say that. Duh.
I don't know.
Why would you say? Yeah, I might just eat my teammates here, bro.
Yeah.
What? This should have been in the movie.
Yeah.
This would have been cool.
No, literally. Wait, do you see all the?
What, dude?
That's.
I wish I gotta read the book.
Yeah.
I low-key have to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. I was just sitting there like, what?
That would be kind of like
my inner monologue was.
If the movie had more like I don't know, gravity. If it had more like, it didn't feel like
Well, you didn't even see in the movie the rover tips over and the trailer tips over and they get disconnected and he has to spend like 4 days fixing it up and getting it right side up.
Wait. When was this?
This was in the time skip where he drives from his house to the.
Yeah.
Like in the movie, they didn't show any of his travels, but then in the book, it does a good amount of it, and like.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean when I say like if Christopher Nolan had done this?
Yeah.
It could have been cool instead of like a basic action movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There could have been like way more depth. And a lot of the systems of everything, like it was all pretty thought out, but it was all just from the book, you know? I don't know. One thing that drove me crazy, this is like a super crazy detail that no one else will even notice. When it's a space movie, right?
Right.
And you have words on screen. We're on Mars now, and it goes and it says Mars and like the most robot text you've ever seen.
Yeah.
We're not stupid. We know it's a space movie. Just make it say Mars in like Times New Roman. And with a period. That would look classy. You know what I mean? That's too artsy for a movie like this, but I would just appreciate that so much more than like it's like, yeah, we know, dude. We're in space. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
Am I crazy for thinking that?
I mean, I think the like Maybe when the movie opens, it probably would be, they have Mars there. I don't know.
Imagine that though. It'd be like, ooh, I'm in now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know.
Well, they also did it for the people, when they're going through
I hate
at the
that.
space station. It's like Mindy Cooper or whatever her last name is.
It's
And-
super like comic book superhero-y, but it was helpful because there were a couple names and I was like, I remember these. I was kind of
Yeah.
surprised. I don't remember his name.
The Matt Damon, Mark Watney.
Mark, I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Watney, I don't know.
Do you know the president guy? The president of NASA? Do you know that guy?
Jim? I don't know.
No, like who he was.
Teddy, his name's
his
Teddy.
actor.
Oh, no, I don't.
He was in Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey.
Huh.
You ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
No.
Ooh, it's a rough watch.
Ooh.
It doesn't hold up. Yeah. But he's that guy. He was like a really famous comedian in like the 90s. I've never seen him in like a serious role and he kind of killed it. He's got
Okay.
weird teeth.
I don't remember his face, but I know who you're talking
He
about.
got like the long. He kind of looks like a dude. Like I don't know. Kind of weird. He doesn't
Okay.
look like the president.
Yeah.
He didn't. Yeah.
Also, what's his name? The one guy who was in Doctor Strange who was.
Benedict
Kapoor?
Wong, right?
Well, him too.
Who's
but-
Benedict Wong?
He's Wong. He plays Wong.
Who's Benedict Wong? Is that his name in the movie?
No, he's Bruce.
Who's where am I getting Benedict Wong? Am I
That's
just
that's the actor name.
his name is Wong in the thing too?
In Doctor Strange, his name is Wong. Yeah.
Dude, who came up with this?
I don't know.
He's kind of cool.
But in the movie, his name is Bruce, and I don't know how he's pronounced his last name. It's NG. Just
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
you know that guys, song of the week right here. What's their name? The something about giants. What's their name? I'm so close.
Oh, I don't know about what about Giants?
Something about giants. Yeah, exactly.
It's a band.
They might be giants.
Okay.
You know them? You've heard of
No.
them?
Maybe.
Really? They have a song called Anna Ng. It's N-A-A-N-A. No, it's
ANA.
A-N-A-N-G.
Okay.
And he's just singing about a girl who's from like Vietnam, and he's like, I like her, but her name's Anna Ng.
Huh.
I don't know. It's,
Okay.
That's how I know. It's my lore, right? Got any other banger things on the notes you want to tackle?
Okay. I feel like I do. Okay. I'll just say this while I'm. Wait. What? Oh yeah. So. Oh yeah. Okay.
The electric guitar on the soundtrack. Sorry to interrupt.
Where is it?
No, it was one part where it's like, bam. It's like, I hate that. That's what it was, where I was like, this sucks. And then I just never paid attention ever again. It was that
Okay.
electric guitar. It was probably near like the 30-minute mark. I don't
Mhm.
know. Continue. You were saying something. Continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. There's one outfit that I noticed. This guy who was wearing green pants and like a kind of square checked shirt. It was a solid outfit.
Dude, yeah. These are the notes I'm here for, man. When was it? Where was he wearing this?
It was Venkat Kapoor. I don't know how you say his name. I'm so bad.
Is
at
your
these.
thing Lord of the Rings, your sweatshirt?
It is, yeah.
Dude, that goes hard.
It's for I don't know.
Real. What were you saying about this guy with the shirt?
he had a good outfit. That's the whole note.
No,
It's
that
just-
goes hard. I like that because that's all I have is a bunch of tiny notes. I took a thing about, you know how he's drinking that grape juice?
Yeah.
And then a scene later, it shows him just drinking the straight up mix. That is so funny. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's really, really funny. What do you got?
Also, what? Oh yeah. So I need to think about how I want to say this because it's not written very well in these notes. What I'm talking about, but there a lot of it is like a lot of the scenes that are in there are word for word from the book, like
Yeah.
which was kind of surprising. So what isn't in there is like discluded, but what is in there like it's pretty spot on. So that was good. Also in the book it was obviously the first scene is them like he gets like stabbed by the thing and like they fly away.
Yeah.
But in the book, that scene doesn't happen. You don't see that till like I don't know, like 90 pages in. Something.
Okay, so it just opens him by himself.
Yeah, it opens.
I like that.
It,
so
yeah,
much
it
better.
opens and he's like, "Well, I have a problem." And like,
I like that.
It's funny. I don't know.
It's tough because I think the first 30 minutes of the movie were like the strongest by far. It was so
Mhm.
like I'm in now. I want to
Mhm.
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But opening with him by himself, especially with the whole artsy thing, like it was saying Mars and the period text. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
For an
like-
artsier vibe, it would have gone harder.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, so that was
Ugh.
pretty good. Like the accuracy to the book. When it wasn't there, it really wasn't there. But when it was there, it was pretty good. Also, what was I gonna say? I had something. They changed the departure date. The crew leaves on Sol 18 in the movie. In the book, it was Sol 6. They were only on Mars for 6 days.
Oh, like, oh, you paid attention to that?
Yeah, well, because it's kind of memorable, I guess.
Is it?
Imagine
Oh,
I totally got that wrong, but they were. I'm pretty sure in the book the crew leaves on the 6th day, and then he's just there for another like 500 days all by himself.
Really?
Yeah,
I
and
kind of like that.
but then in the movie they're there for like a while longer.
What are they there for?
They're just collecting data, I guess.
Is it like the first people to ever be on Mars?
I think they were Ares 3. So
Oh,
there's
so
been 1 and 2 before him.
If the first one made it.
Hmm?
First one might have blown up. The first Ares mission might have blown up.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could have.
I mean, yeah, it could have.
So they could be the first guys on Mars if the second one blew
well,
up too.
no, because he said he's not the first person on Mars. He's like the 18th person on Mars or something. I don't remember what it was. But
guys.
No, but then he's like, I'm the first person to be here for like the longest amount of time, and the first person to like kick that rock and it moves.
If it's that easy and this one guy could do it by himself with the scraps of a destroyed mission, we would be there already, right? If it was that easy for just a dude to do. Some like not like nobody, but like a moderately mid-level botanist at NASA could figure it out.
Well, he's a botanist, but also basically everybody in the ship had 2 specialties. So he's the botanist, but he's also like mechanical engineer. He's some kind of engineer. So he was very learned with technologies and stuff.
I like how they had that. Like he's obviously an astronaut. And he knows his stuff better than being like some random dude who's just cool for the sake of it. He had a reason. You know,
I was gonna write down somewhere like I wouldn't survive, but obviously I wouldn't. I would if I knew what he knows, but I don't. Like
yeah.
But like it makes sense for him because he knows. Like he's smart. He's smart. Yeah.
At NASA, dude.
Well, there's a ton of math junk in the book. Like I wrote that down somewhere. Like that the book is able to have a lot more math.
Which I kind of like. I don't know.
Yeah,
some of the stuff I wish was explained better.
Yeah, and he goes through a lot. He's like, this, and I have like these many potatoes, and I have this much water, and I have this much.
I like that whole part when he's like mathing out the food, and he's
okay. You want to know what? In the movie, he has like nothing, no dirt. There's like in the book, every single inch of the floor was covered in dirt, and he was growing so many potatoes. In the movie, he's got this little circle, like
and like where does it? Wait,
in like the kitchen or
where
something.
Where does the dirt come from? Poop and Mars dirt.
Yeah, so basically, he brought some Earth dirt with him. Like because they wanted to see because he's the botanist, they sent him to figure out how to grow stuff on Mars.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm trying to remember what exactly he did. He like had the dirt, and then he like did something with the bacteria, and he mixed it with like this much % Mars dirt, and then expanded it. And then he just put the potatoes in and fertilized. So.
That's cool. That's cool. I like that little stretch there.
Yeah.
Duct tape is not that good. It wouldn't keep you alive against space storms, bro. That's crazy. The door going like, it's like.
Okay, he's got a window now, though. I guess so.
Well, yeah, but he can't like if the hull of like the airlock can get ripped open by a rock in a storm. What is duct tape gonna do, dude?
Okay, so in the book, it's very I don't know. There's a lot of basically.
I'm not trying to be so aggro.
No. So he like the airlock does explode. It's very he like gets ejected like wee, and like he has to roll the airlock and like smash into it and like pretty much breaks his shoulder, not literally, but like, and then to get all the way back to the thing, and then he has to like sit there and calculate how much air he's gonna have, and like but he doesn't use duct tape. There's this special sealant that he has.
Wait, this is in the book?
Yeah,
I like that so much better.
Yeah, I mean he does use duct tape for a lot of stuff, but not for that.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, and then there's like there's this whole like part where he has to like cut off an arm of his suit and seal that up with the sealant because he needs the material that's in the suit arm to like cover his face because his faceplate broke. So
he can't just duct tape his helmet either.
No. That like in the movie he just like slaps duct tape on it and like how are you handling duct tape with those bulky gloves?
For real, ripping it and stuff, and then make sure it's not a single crease. It's like, come on, dude.
Well, and also in the book, his suit is so much more bulky. Like this is like some like skinny suit, like
like it would be, you know?
Yeah. So
I like how he was like reusing his people who weren't there, their suits and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
he had like 6 suits to work with or something.
Yeah, exactly. He had resources.
Yeah. So that was Yeah, there was the whole thing with the sealant. So he does use a lot of duct tape, though. He's got this whole spiel about duct tape and how it's so great and stuff. But like, you can't use it for everything, and he doesn't. So.
Is the book a lot of that humor, like millennial Marvel?
I don't know what exactly you mean by that, but
I feel like it might be, but I still kind of want to read it, man.
Well, I'll give it to you. You can use it.
I have to re-rent it. I don't want to rack up $40 on your library card because I'll probably forget, man.
I'll just remind you about it or something.
I have school textbooks that are due in like obviously May or whenever the semester ends, and I'm like, I kind of want to return it now, just so I don't like forget, you know?
Yeah, I have until March 10th, so if you don't think you'll read it before then.
What day is it?
It's February 21st.
Dude, it's almost March.
It is almost March.
Dude, did you see how nice it was out today?
There's a lot of puddles though. I was trying to run to the library, and I was like splashing.
Don't run,
over.
you're gonna slip, bro. Dangerous out there, man.
I needed it to get up to the library to print this. So.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, did it do double-sided?
Yeah.
Dude, we've been done lied to. Also, I meant to bring this up too. This is the ghost of the week. That light doesn't work.
Really? Oh,
These three
right.
do.
You're
so
right.
I figured that's probably the ghost.
Yeah. There has
to be, right?
There hasn't been any other activity. Johnneric's paper grade. What is that about?
Oh yeah. Did I talk about? Did I? I'm an Adonis.
What? What?
So basically, I got a perfect score on my English paper.
Okay. Good job.
I haven't written a paper in like 5 years. So I'm like, that's pretty cool, right? She wants to use it as the example of like how to write this paper for the class. I'm like, dude,
really?
Let's go. Yeah, probably not gonna let her, but Johneric got a 99 on his paper, dude.
Almost there, almost to perfect.
Yeah, well, she hasn't given out a perfect in 5 years. So even him getting a 99, that's like,
yeah,
that goes hard.
Yeah.
Johneric is he's cool. We like him.
Mm-hmm.
He was not a writer, bro. How did he get a 99?
Oh, we're suspicious?
I like him. I respect him. I believe him.
Okay.
But on Wednesday, we were all reading. We're like, we can put in maybe like more grammar work in this whole thing in general. Like it wasn't close to being done. It was probably around 80% of where I would consider it done. By Friday, it was like 99 worthy, dude.
Huh.
Weird.
Well, maybe he just, I don't know, stayed up till 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah, maybe it seemed like his vibe. We should get Johneric in here. He wouldn't say a word. It would be so funny.
In the video episode, he'll just sit there.
Yes, put him in the back, dude. Oh, we have to. We're gonna start doing phone calls. I think we should.
Okay. Do you have like cables for that, or?
I probably have to buy something, but we could make it work. I can buy the cables, and because we have multiple guests now.
Mm-hmm.
We have Margaret.
Obviously.
Obligatory name drop. And other people
who lined up.
don't live in the area who might, if you're down.
Yeah, if you want.
We need a third person.
Yeah.
We need somebody who can get our info. We need a TV behind us. We need an editor, a dedicated editor. I can't.
Oh, no.
4 episodes in. Let's check on our Spotify stats. I was curious. If you have anything about the movie you want to talk about, feel free. I'll be a second.
Yeah. Okay. So one thing that I didn't like, this is like my biggest, I don't know, it's not important at all, but my biggest grievance is when the one dude is like, where the heck is he going? And they're trying to figure out where the heck he's going. And
what dude?
Kapoor, that guy. He
had the fit.
Yeah. And he's like,
I don't know what.
Do you know the guy from have you seen Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
There's the guy in that. I forgot what his name is in the.
Not Benedict Wong.
No,
there's another guy?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, sorry, one question. I need something cleared up here.
Mm-hmm.
They're all doing all these like secretive one-on-one phone call meetings, video call.
Yeah.
And the president's like, I'm walking around like, rah, 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 rah. And then it cuts to Benedict Wong and he's like, there's a class of people in front of me. Is that funny? Is that a joke?
I didn't really. I thought it was funny because it was just kind of like a thing that they kept doing.
Too.
But it wasn't in the book. Like in the book, he would be with them sometimes. I mean, sometimes he would call in. But
yeah, but like, is he not supposed to be sharing this info and like he's teaching a class at the same time?
I thought it was just like other scientists. I didn't know if it was.
I didn't get it.
I don't know.
Maybe
I didn't really know who they were, but I thought he was just. I thought they were just like his backup scientists.
Or something.
Well, then the one girl, she's like holding up the page and he's reading off it, and he's like, I thought that was really funny.
That's funny.
She has this like whiteboard or big old like paper thing, and it's like got like all the points that he needs to talk about to these guys, and he's just rattling them. Well, he's just rattling them off, and
that
like
goes hard. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Man. I like that. We have 70 streams now.
that's a lot.
That's a big improvement.
Big improvement.
26 consumption hours, bro. A full day has been wasted listening to us talk.
It's not wasted.
No,
We're perfect.
It's going. Yeah, it's actually full of merit and value. You'll so much insight about the world and life if you listen to our podcast.
Definitely.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles, bro. What's that thing people say that
The
people
way the
don't
cookie
say?
crumbles.
Yeah, but it's like it's cookies. It's cookies, bro. Because it's like crumbling. So
Yeah.
like you just say, yeah, it's cookies.
My cookies don't crumble. I make perfect cookies. But
You made those little raspberry things last time you came over, right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
What were those like? I don't remember.
They were like jelly cookies.
Yeah, but it was like
Mhm.
inside though.
Yeah.
Did they have like a little icing on it? Like,
Yeah.
They did.
Mhm, yeah.
Really?
Like glaze or something.
I should have taken a picture because I don't remember.
Well,
remember
I have
they
a
were
picture
good.
of on my phone because I've made
Of
them.
'em?
I've made them multiple times, so I think I have at least one picture of like.
Whoa, dude, you been cooking anything this week?
No, I don't. Yeah, no. I made noodles. I don't know.
You made noodles? Oh, you.
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I was gonna
I
say,
like
that's
cooked
cool.
them in with a what's it called? Jar, not a jar.
With like sauce.
Yeah, sauce.
That is like as cooking as cereal.
The group chat is going crazy again. Every
know we're
every
recording?
No. Well, he does.
Send him a picture. Send him a picture right now. Group chat picture of both of us.
Okay.
Actually, we do a video.
A video.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it a video, and it'll be like.
I don't know what they're talking about. It will be so out of context.
It'll be out of text.
Oop. We're gonna take a picture of the wall.
Yes, dude.
Okay,
Slopcast.
I'll just write-
Slopcast. Right. Slop question mark. Cast question mark, and then just leave it at that. That goes hard. That's a good tagline.
Every week we end up
Dude,
saying
there's-
slop question mark
Slop question mark cast. Dude, it's like when you're fishing and you're casting your reel and it goes bloop when it lands in the water. Bro, you know what I mean? Dude, I'm like Babytron. I'm like, if I was Mario, I'd scam Luigi.
Scam Luigi?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If I was Mario, I would scam Luigi.
Like stealing his money? Like
Yeah, well, like scam in general. I'd slime him. Luigi.
okay. Sorry, I'm trying to type and like I'm trying to listen to.
No, you're good. Dude, I gotta put this video in real quick. I have to put this in. This was I was playing Mario Golf the other night. Super late, by the way. You know Sunday? Did I see you on Sunday? I don't know if I did.
I saw you in passing when you were walking out of the church and like
Yeah. When I was at my weekly Sunday church, I had like 3 hours of sleep that night. It was tough.
3? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen to this, bro.
Okay,
listen,
okay.
listen.
What am I listening to?
So that's me going right, as I do famously.
Yeah.
In Mario Golf, you can like tease your opponents. You could taunt them and be like, Yoshi goes like, "Ba-dong," you know what I mean? Waluigi just goes, "Are you sweating?" It's
What?
really funny. And you can just spam it and it gets in front of like where you're trying to golf. It's awesome. Dude, new tagline. Put that in the Twitter bio. Put "Are you sweating?" Put 4 $sign emojis, a 100, a fire emoji. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'll be my
Oh, on your Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
Oh,
Are
but
you
no,
sweating?
Can that please be the post description when you make
yeah.
our weekly
Yeah,
post?
yeah.
Are you sweating? And then all those things I just said.
Well, okay, you're gonna have to remind me what you just said.
4 cash dollar emojis, 2 100 emojis, and 1 fire emoji.
We're gonna have to write this down.
Dude, for real. I turned my notes off 1 second.
4 and then 2. What was it? And then 1 fire emoji.
Yes, 2 100s. That's a good fire emoji. Looks like the Ice King crown, bro. Oh, my MacBook is still broken, by the way.
No.
It's been 2 weeks, and this guy said, your screen will be here next week. Bring it in, and I'll repair it. Haven't heard back from that guy. Yeah, it sucks.
Does he have your MacBook?
No.
Okay,
Nor
I was gonna.
nor my money. So
I was gonna
I'm
say you
still
just
on
give
top,
him your
but-
MacBook. He's like, I'll order you a screen. Then he does, and he just doesn't give it back.
For real, dude. I mean, like, I don't know. I trust him. It was Jesse on the phone. I trust Jesse.
Trust him. Everybody named Justice.
This is about the movie. That's true. Have you ever met an untrustful Jesse? You ever met one?
I haven't met very many.
You know
I
Toy
met-
Story?
Yes.
She's pretty untrustful.
Only for a little bit.
What little bit?
Well, I thought wasn't she like a traitor at first? I don't know.
Jesse? No, she's just like, she doesn't know she's a toy.
Poor girl. That
It's like
song
us.
about her and her like
When he loved
it's a she,
me.
but yeah.
Oh yeah.
When somebody
Really
loved
love
me.
me.
Yeah.
Everything was beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude,
I like that song.
that was
But it doesn't
tough.
it doesn't have a good I can't put on a playlist. It doesn't have a good picture.
Oh, is it just like him standing with his legs and he's like, oh, looking up at his
No,
legs? You know what I mean?
what? No, it's like a pic all the Toy Story toys.
Oh, dude.
No, I
Toy
think
Story legs. Look up Toy Story legs and it'll come up.
I don't want to.
No, seriously, look. I promise you, this is the front of the VHS. It was literally this. I know it's somewhere. I know I'll see it. I know I'll find it.
Yeah, no, I'll pull up it. I did put on a playlist because I had to because it fits this playlist. But this is the picture.
That's not terrible.
I
I have a Wally song in my playlist.
Which one?
The
Is
Peter
it?
Gabriel one at the end. It's a
mhm.
good song. What was that? A VHS. Toy Story VHS. This is the leg one. No, it's not. I know there's a leg one. Oh man, I'm so mad.
Hey, so my friend asked, "Who's that random guy?"
Is this podcast?
No, it's the group chat. And then somebody else says, "Tell him his sweater is giving ladybug." And then
My sweater is giving Pat Benatar. Thank you very much.
and then somebody else says that she found us on Spotify.
Yay!
And
We're so
then
famous.
A different guy asked, "How's the Martian going?" I'll just give a thumbs up. I don't know if I want to respond to all this right now. But anyways, thanks for all this feedback, you guys.
I'm beginning to think Toy Story legs isn't real, and I think I made it up in my brain. There was something I was trying to say. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I was trying to. Why did we talk about Toy Story?
Because
We're talking about Jessie, the sad song.
Jessie,
We're talking about it's like Kevin Bacon, but it's like 7 degrees of that song from Toy Story 2.
Yes. No, I was thinking about
That goes
the
hard.
Kevin Bacon thing the other day.
Yeah, me too. I was too. When I was writing the description, I was like, should I put Kevin Bacon in there? And then I was like, nah, I didn't. But there's something I want to talk about with the characters. Back to the movie, guys. That was a fun little whatever that was. But something I have opinions on, but I'm not sure what the opinions are. There was no character development from anyone in this movie whatsoever.
Yeah, there really wasn't.
I kind of like it for that.
I mean, there wasn't a lot to develop, I think. He's just like...
Yeah, he's just a goated guy, and the story is totally about him getting back to Earth, not him also overcoming some internal personal demon.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a big yawn,
That was
dude.
a big
That
yawn.
guy's tired. Get him a
Oh,
blanket,
that
bro.
guy's taking a selfie?
Really?
Yeah,
That guy's been there
he went like
all
this.
morning. Oh, dude, he's trying to get that sneaky streak up, dude. That's
So funny.
his
Me
sneaky
during
sneaky
class.
link son 2 attached.
No, me during class taking Snapchats. Like,
Dude, for real, dude.
Because I always forget. I take one Snapchat a day for my 2 streaks that I have still going.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the streak?
I don't know.
Is it like 800 or something?
I think I missed it like a couple weeks ago. So it's really bad. 39 days, 37 days, and 38 days. There was, I guess, a couple, like 38 days ago, I missed.
Man, that's it?
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be like something cool every
No,
single day.
all
and
my
it's 40
like
days.
my longest
Bro,
streaks.
it's like Lent.
My longest streaks are like they all disappeared at the beginning of the school year, I think. I don't know.
Oh, you got too busy with your studies.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
other people did too.
Yeah.
So
Life happens, man. The rift between can sometimes spread too far. It's what they say.
the epic one.
The epic.
Sorry,
epic
my
rift.
friend, one of them is like, I'm listening to the first episode. Somebody else says I'm listening to the epic one. Why
It's that
is it
easy,
so
guys.
long?
It's that easy. Just get your numbers up. Get the money up. Get the funny up. Is it too long? What did they say?
Well, she asked why it's so long, and then a different guy said impressive to do the length.
Tell them good bands. Tell them we just got good bands and they should all kill themselves. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I actually
okay.
love them too. Tell them I said. Tell them that.
I don't know if I'm going to.
Bro,
You guys, they'll listen to it.
dude, oh man, that hurts, man. Do you have any other big? I think I'm pretty much done in terms of notes. Like I said, I kind of missed a lot of it, but overall, my score. I'm gonna decide on my score now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a 6.5.
Okay.
You know, now if I compare it to like, I don't know, Iron Man. I guess not Iron Man. I've never seen Iron Man. I heard those ones
Yeah.
are actually pretty good. But if I compare it to like Doctor Strange 2, is that a movie? That happened, right?
Yeah. Multiverse of Madness or something.
Like, this is better than most Marvel movies slop is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But it's still in that same category of like, I don't care. I don't know. There's nothing to rewatch
I
it
think
for.
I think I just really like action movies and also sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that helped. Also, I wrote down that if I don't know if Matt Damon has ever been in Star Trek, but he would fit because I don't know where it was. One shot, I looked at him. He was like doing something. I was like, Star Trek.
But what does that mean?
It just like he just looks like he was in Star Trek right then. So I don't know.
Dude, true, real.
Also, in the book, they reference Star Trek and Star Wars a lot. So
really,
like a little bit.
Yeah,
not a lot. I have it like 4 times, like
Still.
max.
I feel like I would like the book so much more, man. I don't know. I just it got really old really quick. I didn't hate it, you know. I still give it like a positive. I would recommend it, I think, to people who like this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and I have the authority to do that. I can recommend movies, and people have to watch them and listen to them. Why are you laughing? What are they saying about me? I'm so sorry.
So basically, they want shout-outs. Should we do shout-outs to everybody in the group chat?
How many people is it?
It's 4.
Oh, you guys are so
needy.
Okay,
one says, so Maria, she likes potatoes. She says everybody has to know that.
Maria, I'm going to give a comment on each of these listener notes. I'm going to give a note. Potatoes? What is this?
She loves
Maria
potatoes.
loves potatoes.
Yes.
That's boring. Continue.
Okay, and then
Maria, I'm sorry, I love you.
We've got Nathaniel Triggerfinger Patterson. Apparently, he says I have to get his entire nickname title, and I don't know what it is. I'm really sorry.
He said Triggerfinger.
Is that just the one? Is it
Is
it just the one? I don't know.
Can you Nathaniel Triggerfinger? Isn't that a guy from Skylanders? Tell him I said that, and we're leaving him there. That's all he gets. Nathaniel, these guys better listen to our show. I'm not doing this for free.
Okay, and then we also have
every episode over and over again, nonstop. Rack up our hours, bro.
Okay.
We're trying to get monetized.
Okay, then just 2 more. We have Gabriel, who's apologizing for blowing up my phone because they
Gabriel, he's the funny one in the group too. He's like the, you know, he keeps it real. Gabriel keeps it light, and that's how it's been with him. You don't
know him at all.
That's what I've heard. You know what I mean? It's like the frequency I get from him.
Okay. From the one message you've seen.
Yeah, from you reading the one message that he sent that is somewhat relevant to me. That's so good things, you know. And then we also have Evelyn, who likes my epic sweatshirt that I was wearing the last. You were wearing that last time. Yeah, irrelevant. I think she follows me on Instagram. Her name's Evelyn. Evelyn, yes. She should be named Irrelevant. No. Just kidding. Okay. She follows you on Instagram. She does. Yeah. She's our goat then. I've actually heard that she's actually like the funny one of the group. I got that from like the frequency that you know what I mean. Yeah. 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 You know what I mean, guys. Thanks for liking our show. You know what's crazy too? If you do this and we happen to be recording, we will just totally get sidetracked and talk about you and talk with you on the air for like ever. Seriously, low key. Text in. Yeah. You know what I mean? If someone texts me in like the range of I don't know, noon to 2 o'clock on Fridays. Yeah. I'll read out loud. Humor you, man. This is a threat. Dude, am I stepping on the cable? Is that? I don't know. No, I don't think that's doing anything. That's cool. That's tough. Any final notes? Do we have anything else we didn't touch on that was a big glaring thing? I don't know. Final note time. I don't think anything super like I don't know. I had this whole thing about the map where he's drawing the map, but it's not very important. Was this in the movie? It was in the movie. Was it? It doesn't make any sense. He goes to the break room, gets the map picture off the wall, and he's like, "Where is he at?" And she points and he draws a dot. Where is he going? Draws, points a dot. Anyways. And and he's like, "I know where he's going." He just draws a line, and it's like, "How did you get there?" I don't know what that. That's gonna be heard too. That goes hard, dude. Yeah, no. In the book, he. You freaking out, man? What's going on? The picture on the break room wall has latitude and longitude lines because that's what you need when you're trying to make a map. He can't just look at a picture of a satellite that a satellite took and be like, "Oh, draw little dots everywhere." You have to know like the points. I agree with you. I totally remember, and I agree with you. Did he not like? I don't. He just takes a picture off the wall and is like, "This is where he is." It could be anywhere on Mars. It just has craters like that. Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that like simple things they could have done to make the scene make more sense. Like lines on the map, like have it be an actual map. Like
Apparently
yeah.
they were selling them in the gift shop, so like it's got to be like a map. I don't know.
Gift shop or what?
If like the NASA, I don't know. The guy, the intern in the break room, he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he goes, "I'll buy you a new one."
Am I losing my mind? I don't remember any of that.
That wasn't in the movie.
Oh, was that in the book?
Yeah, and he's like, "Can you get me a ruler?" Because he's trying to draw a straight line. She just takes the intern's notebook and he goes, "Hey."
What? Poor guy.
Well, she gives it back, but
He's
like,
an intern at NASA. He's treated like garbage.
I don't even know if he's an intern. He's just sitting there in the break room. So.
Oh, worse if he's not an intern, man. He's working there. He gets treated like garbage.
I don't know. Yeah. So there's that scene.
Mhm.
They could have done that better.
I want to talk about the ending. Now, this is I was gone by this point. I don't remember. I literally like I don't know why. I just don't. The when he's in the classroom and he's like, when you're in space, space doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
Well, you got to just do it. And the movie ends. That was the worst ending scene. That was bad.
No, that wasn't. I didn't like how it ended.
And it also felt like he felt cynical about it. Maybe I'm reading because I thought the totally wrong thing during the scene where he communicates with the guys on the ship, like, haha, we hate you as a joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt the wrong way there. I probably feel the wrong way here, but he felt like he wasn't into it. And he's like, well, now this is my thing. I go to schools and I just, maybe that's a totally weird vibe I'm making up, but I don't know. That's what it felt like to me.
I don't know. I like how in the book they didn't say how he spends his time once he gets back on Earth.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't really, I don't know. The movie is about him being on Mars. So once he's in the spaceship, it can.
Yeah, end it there. He's good. He's alive.
Yeah,
you see like an inspirational.
Yeah, the book ends like, I don't know, an hour or two after he gets into the spaceship. He's just like.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
He's just like sitting there kind of recovering. It might have been a day. I don't know. But he's like recovering.
Yeah, and you can tell more instead of like showing more when you can hear his thoughts and you read them and you instead of having to like him narrate.
I do like a lot of books when it's a lot of narration and also it's like a diary kind of. It's like a log.
I kind of like the format of that. I think I don't know. I like how the days say soul too.
Yeah, I like they I don't know if I liked it, but it's cute that every time in the movie they say the day and it'd be like ding. Like
really?
Yeah, every time like it'd be like soul. I don't know. I keep.
And it'd be like at the bottom of the screen coming across like that.
No, it would just like put up in like one thing. It wouldn't type it out. It'd just be like soul 100, and then like as it pops up, it'd be like ding. And
that's cool. I like that. I was something I was gonna say about the ending and stuff, but I don't remember now. Nope. Yeah. I got nothing. Are you?
I think this is the most we've talked about a movie.
I feel like we
talk about it a lot.
Train to Busan, we had quite a bit of a thing going there, but for those other three, we were just like 3?
2, yeah.
3.
No, it was 2. It was La La
Land. There's
Eternal Sunshine.
And there's another one too, isn't there?
Yep, I guess.
Oh, dude, yeah, I was right. Okay. So final notes. You got anything?
I don't know.
Would you recommend this movie to people?
Yes.
Would you recommend it to every people?
Not every people.
Most people?
Most people, yeah. And most people that I know. I think there are some people that wouldn't like it. Like, I don't know if Margaret would like it. She doesn't.
Would you recommend it to me?
I don't know. I don't know what movie I'd recommend to you, to be honest.
I like that. I think that was a compliment. I like that a lot, actually.
Like, I don't know if I'd recommend any of the ones that we've previously covered. Like.
Yeah, I watched Train to Busan because you recommended it, I think.
Did you like it?
I don't know.
I think you didn't really like it at the end, but
we didn't give numbers in that first episode.
We didn't. Yeah, I need to.
I think it's probably a solid 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's a little forgettable, a little campy, a little boring, but for like
maybe just for it being the one zombie movie, I know it sticks out more.
It's as far as zombie movies go, it's pretty good. We're not talking about that.
Yeah, we're not. We can't.
I liked it. My point is, I liked it.
Yeah.
I think I would recommend this to you. If I had just seen this, you knew nothing about it, I'd be like, you would like this movie.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Do you like Marvel stuff? Somewhat.
Yeah. Not really. I haven't seen any of the new stuff like since I don't know when.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then for me, it's like my favorite movie is Lost in Translation. Obligatory reference.
Obligatory. Yes.
Compare that to this movie. That movie is so in its own, like it's so artsy for the sake of it and stupid and dumb, and that's what I like. Okay. I don't like this. This is too like summer blockbuster.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's too appealing to most people. And I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but in my head, I know what I'm saying.
No, I wrote down, I was like, a great movie. I like it. But then I have a side note. Do I just like sci-fi? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's valid too.
But
do we have to watch? We have to watch. It's not a romance movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Fuzz.
Okay.
I was gonna talk about it last time we talked about Simon Pegg or whatever, but I never got around to it. It is, I think, the funniest movie. It's crazy, but not, in like a totally normal way. It's not like over the top, and I feel like you would like it a lot. It's very British.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's also like, I feel like you would like it so much. You'd be like, I'm literally Simon Pegg. You literally would.
Okay.
Wait. They have it's did you look it up?
No, I just put it in the list.
Good, dude. We're on same frequency.
I think we have like 22 movies on the list.
Really?
Yeah, 20.
We do, before we log off, we have to think of next 2 weeks. I can't do it next week because I was gonna go out and have lunch. Instead, I'm gonna be at a concert.
Okay.
So we're recording more.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Good. Same page.
Also, my phone is on like 20%. So.
What kind of charger do you need?
I don't know, Apple.
I don't have Apple.
I think I'll just charge it in the car. But anyways, I don't know why I said that. That was totally irrelevant to what we're talking about.
It's like the that one story about the Keurig that one time.
I
laughed so hard editing that. It was so funny.
It was so bad. I literally almost cried when I was listening to it back.
No, really?
Not out of sadness, but I was like, this is so stupid. I was laughing at myself.
No.
So hard.
I promise you that is so funny.
It was funny, but it was also like really stupid.
No, that's why it worked so well. You know what I mean?
I was folding my clothes and putting them away, and I was just like walking around with my headphones on, like crying. Not I don't know.
That goes hard.
Yeah.
Have you eaten any of that orange? You opened it up and you left it there for an hour and a half. Is it
okay?
Have you consumed
I was
any?
gonna finish peeling it, but it like I don't know if I can eat with the mic, so I was like, no, I just haven't.
I've been chugging. I've been straight up chugging. Dude, look at all the dudes walking past. Do you know these people?
No.
Like I like Tim Robinson, but really short. That's crazy. Stop waving at people. What are you doing?
I'm just talking.
You're calling it.
Oh my gosh! Imagine it's so loud. Imagine they can hear me laughing at them.
I feel like we heard them.
I couldn't hear anything they were saying.
I heard stuff.
Okay, one of them literally was looking at me. Straight eye contact. I had to.
You were looking back and waving at them. You were encouraging it. Of course they were looking at you. You're like, hey guys. Dude, that was weird. What was that?
What is that, like a class trip? What are they doing?
They were all dudes.
Yeah.
Do you have dude class? Imagine. Dude.
They're taking like a how to walk and
spy
on people class. I don't know.
They were just walking down the hallway. The class.
But why were there so many?
How to associate in a community with men is what that's what the class
I need
would
to
be
take
called.
that class.
I need to take that class.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
That was really funny. They need to walk by every week.
I know. We haven't seen Hair Guy. I'm genuinely astounded.
I'm a little concerned for him.
We haven't seen my Korean guy from Studio Recording.
Well, I think he might walk around the back. That's what he did last time.
That's a weird way to go. This way is so much more efficient. Yeah. You ever walk down here or?
Okay, where on Monday, where did you go? Because
I saw you on Monday.
I saw you on Monday. And then I texted you.
I was like walking behind you for like 10 minutes.
I was walking behind you, and I walked kind of next to you, and I was like, I wonder if he's going to know I'm here.
When was that?
I was walking from class, and I saw you, and we were walking kind of parallel.
And you were walking into this building.
Yeah.
I saw you that whole time. I thought you didn't see me.
I thought you didn't see me.
No way. Are you for real? Come on, dude. Of course I saw you.
Then I went up to the library and borrowed the book. And
then you're like, where did I go?
Yeah, well, because you walked in. Did you go down here?
No, I had guitar.
Oh, okay.
I walked through here because it's less cold.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like walking by the dorms straight that way is the fastest way rather than going around and by Founders. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I thought you might have gone down to the basement, but I didn't see you on the stairs because, like, anyways. And so I was like, where the heck is he going? Because it's so inconvenient. I thought you walked to the back of the building and went downstairs, and when you could have just gone down the stairs in the front.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. I like walking and I like killing time. Those are like my two favorite things. So
I don't like walking as much, but
really,
I mean, it's kind of fun sometimes, depending on what you're doing. But
dude, you can like just look and you're like, oh, there's a new thing over there. Every single time you look somewhere else, there's a new thing because you're moving.
Yeah, that's how movement and vision
that's
works.
Crazy, man. I don't know. It's fun. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, walking is pretty fun, and it kind of depends what you're doing, who you're with.
Walking by myself, headphones on, Carly Rae Jepsen up the hill, dude. I'm set. I'm gonna go walk after this. I'm gonna go home because I've already bought my Coke Zero. I bought orange vanilla Coke Zero. I'm gonna do a little review on that. Remind me next week.
Okay.
Make a note.
Okay.
Do it.
I'll put it somewhere.
That's right. Coke, orange, vanilla, Coke Zero, question mark. I bought some at Meijer this morning. I already said this, didn't I? I spent like $30 on this.
Yeah, $30. Well, I
and
thought
some
that was on
CeraVe.
the...
Stupid. It's so expensive.
I thought that was on the...
Do you know these guys?
No, I'm just waving at them.
Oh, dude, that guy
Whoa.
thinks he rizzed you up. I'm not kidding. You see his face?
No.
He looked at his friend like, oh, it was weird.
Yeah, I'm the...
That guy was
optimal-
staring at...
Is
Where are
this
they
the
going?
same amount? Oh, there's
Yeah.
one girl.
It's the...
She's
I know her.
Who is that?
I think they can hear us, dude.
Probably. Where are the heck are they
Oh,
going?
no. Dude, I think they can totally hear us. That was from English. It was Nina. She's nice. She was talking about... We have to cut... probably
Okay,
all
also,
this.
why
Is this
would he
conversation?
think that he's rizzing me up? Because I waved at him.
No, you should have seen his face, dude. He thought maybe it was his friend thinking that... So, do you see these complex calculations?
Me in math class.
I'm seriously... What is this? I'm serious.
Okay, well, I don't know. Behold science.
Take
So
a picture of this on the Instagram, and if anyone wants to explain... Are they like...
I wonder if there's two different subjects, people doing this and then people doing that, because that looks different.
That says like words, though. You see-
Eagle, silver to eagle 1,
yeah,
ash
eagle
to
to
eagle
silver.
3.
And this is crisp to mare. Like
And then there's something...
A2 to thunder. That's schizophrenic.
Mar to
This
white
makes sense.
3. Yeah.
This
I
is
don't
like...
know.
Is
well,
it like
okay, wait, no. I think it might be chemistry, because it's got like molecules
grams and stuff? Yeah.
and C2H SO. I don't know. Is that
And
H2O?
it says like
That's an
right there.
S.
It says like 4, and there it says like times 10. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it like? Is it their class is like write out the calculation and solve this?
Yeah, because over there it's like find whatever
right.
the
So
heck that
they're
says.
writing out their question
Yeah,
and the answer and the
Mhm.
process, bro.
yeah. I wonder if this
Miss me
is
with that.
more easy to do because you can just take a picture of all this instead of working on paper and having to use like a bajillion pieces of paper.
True. Yeah. Right.
You could just like turn this in instead
and
of,
when you like start going to like I got to turn the page now, it's like where is this in context to that?
yeah.
You know.
If I
get
had to
that for
do
sure.
like a big old math problem, I'd want one of these walls.
in recording, did I show you my notes? What that looked like?
I think you did, yeah.
That would be so helpful if I had a bigger thing than a piece of paper.
You could just get one of these rooms and write it down, take a picture, turn it into a PDF. And
I do got to
print it.
hardcore study that for the
Mm.
test.
I
So
have
I
a
probably
test.
should.
I have a test on Monday. I have to study for that.
No, wait, what kind of test? Math?
Math, yeah.
Oh, right.
Ugh, it's gonna
Right.
suck because
Right.
we did like practice problems today. All of it makes sense when I know it, but but when I don't know it, it doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, that's groundbreaking
Imagine
insight.
that.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
I get it when I get it. When I don't get it, I like don't get it.
Yeah. But
Have you ever
Yeah.
used the smaller rooms over there?
no,
Like the ones that are like this, but it's just a couch and
it's
a
just
table.
one chair.
They're so nice.
Really?
If you ever get the chance, they're always full all the
Mhm.
time. You ever just go crash in there and like watch YouTube for 2 hours, peek, turn the lights off, eat a wrap, dude, it goes hard. Trust. That's crazy to me. You're not just like ow.
I eat them one at a time.
Not me. How everything, the whole thing,
Wow.
peel and everything too, fiber.
No.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. But
Well, you
Just-
can make like lemon or not lemon, orange peel candy.
what do
You
you?
could probably make it out of lemon
What do you?
peels too.
You just,
Well, you just have to like boil them and like put sugar in it and like. I
doesn't
don't
they
know.
make everything candy? You just put sugar on it. You know.
True. I don't know. There's some
that's probably
process
good.
I've seen on YouTube. It looks
Really?
good.
Yeah. Have you ever had like homemade candy? It kind of sucks.
It depends on what it is, cause like some of it does suck, but some of it's pretty good.
I don't know.
I think my like grandma made some good one time.
Is
I
it
don't
like
know.
I don't know how it would, there? I had this one that was like it was baked on like a sheet. Then
Hmm.
you like break it up into pieces and it looks like
This was like toffee or something.
no, it was blue and it was blue raspberry flavored and it was
Huh.
gross.
Hmm.
I'm a big blue person. I like blue drinks.
Yeah,
I like blue color
I
flavors.
think blue raspberry is a
good.
really good flavor.
It's weird because it's not real.
Yeah, well, I
We
also
talked
like
about this.
I also like grape flavoring like of things.
Do you like grapes?
Yeah, pretty
But
like
you like grape flavoring too.
yes, yeah.
You know they're not the same flavor. They're totally different.
They are. They don't taste like grapes.
It means you're a true fan
Of grapes?
of grape flavor. Because it doesn't taste the same. Grape
Yeah.
flavor is weird and different, and that's means you know.
Mhm.
I've never like I don't know. I've never been.
I am
super
loyalty is
decisive
my
on-
specialty.
Do you like grape Pop Tarts? You ever had
I don't
them?
know if I've ever had one.
They're rare.
I've had like
They're
one
weird, but-
flavor of Pop Tart.
Really?
I mean, I don't have a lot of Pop Tarts. I think I've eaten the strawberry one.
Look at a dog.
Oh my goodness, it's a
They
dog.
can have dogs in the school.
Well, it might be like a service dog.
Dude, bro, service dog be like, your salmon is ready. He's a server at a
What?
restaurant. He works in the service industry. Duh.
Of course.
You didn't get there like
Duh.
I did. We have to wrap
Oh
up.
my gosh, we're at 35
If we're
minutes.
recording more, we have to wrap up. We'll cut. I don't think this is a very cut-centric episode. There'll be a couple things at the beginning I noticed for sure.
Mhm.
Probably some.
It's going to be like the whole hour 35. You guys are going to get everything.
Because we
Pretty
had a
much.
good thing. We talked about the movie
Yeah,
for like an hour.
yeah.
It was wild.
And
More
then
than
we
that.
had a little sidetrack with my phone.
Yeah, and we had. Yeah, but it was a whole thing. Guys,
This was Slopcast episode 4, and we talked about The Martian.
we loved The Martian. It's our favorite movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie for the real college experience, is what I would describe
Of
it
course.
as.
Yeah.
When you're
Lots
watching that
of-
movie, you feel like you're 45.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. It was cool. I liked it. It was fun. Next week, what are we doing next time?
Next week, we're going to talk about, it's going to be a lot of talking. Where the heck are you going?
I'm going over here. Oh yeah, next week. So
We're just gonna
I can't do it next week, right? So we're gonna do a bonus thing. You'll see
Yeah.
when it comes out.
Yeah.
We're gonna record after this. So if like 9/11/2 happens, you won't know about it because you won't have heard about it from us
Yeah.
because we'll be 2 weeks late.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in that 2 weeks, anything can happen. Like
Anything could happen.
it's crazy, but yeah. What about movie though? Do we still tell the movie now? Or we could do that a part of the next thing too.
Yeah. I think we'll do it next because I don't know what we're going to do next time. So
Okay, good. We'll discuss
Yeah.
it. Okay. Everybody, thanks for listening to the podcast. Email us.
email us and
Send
look
us
at
money.
my
Send
Instagram
us
post
cash.
because I'm
Send
going
us your
to,
Venmo.
yeah.
No, we'll send you our Venmo and you send money to our Venmo. That's how
Yeah.
you do it. Everybody, thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.